Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 final week is on the air. Today's date is October 2, 1988. This is closing day, the final day of the regular season. And we got a matchup here at Tiger Stadium that pretty much means a lot for at least the Tigers. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Detroit Tigers. The National League postseason is set. The American League, not so much. So we're going to take a look at only the American League. We already know in the National League, the Pirates won the National League East. They are the number 1 seed. San Francisco won the National League West. They are the 2 seed. The Mets are the 3 seed. The Expos are the 4 seed. And the Astros are the 5 seed. The National League is set. The American League, not so much. And here is what's at stake. In the American League West, the Oakland Athletics have already clinched the American League West title. They are the number 2 seed. The Boston Red Sox won the American League East, and they will have home field throughout. In the National League, in the American League West, Kansas City and Minnesota. Right now, Kansas City is the 5, Minnesota is the 6. If Kansas City win, and the Royals will host the American League wildcard game with Minnesota. A Kansas City loss and a Minnesota win, Minnesota will host that game against Kansas City. If both teams win, Kansas City hosts. If both teams lose, Kansas City hosts. So all Kansas City's got to do is win, and they will host the Twins in the American League wildcard game 1. The American League East, a lot different here. At the moment, the New York Yankees did clinch the number 3 seed. They are in second, and they will play the Oakland Athletics in their division series. It is a 3-way tie here in the American League East between Toronto, Detroit, and Milwaukee. Right now, Toronto is in third due to a 2-4 board record. The Tigers are 2-5, and Milwaukee is 1-4. This is how it can go. The Yankees play the Tigers tonight. If the Tigers win this game, they clinch the number 4 seed no matter what. They would have 3 wins on the board, which is more than Toronto, Milwaukee. A win for Detroit, and they are in. If Detroit loses, okay, Toronto and Milwaukee, if Detroit loses, they are out, period. It then goes between Toronto and Milwaukee. If the Blue Jays win the ticker, they are in. If the Blue Jays lose and the Brewers win, they are in. If all teams lose, the Toronto Blue Jays get in. If all teams win, however, it won't matter because Detroit, since we're playing a game on the board with the Tigers, they have the inside shot to do it. The Tigers, it's very simple. Win and they're in, and they will go to the postseason. That is what's at stake tonight. Jeremy Brooks, Steeler fan, Frank Rosenk, Doug Hunt, Philip Reynolds, and Joel Turney join us here at Tiger Stadium. The Detroit Tigers historically won this game 4-3. They had 8 hits and 2 errors, and the Yankees had 7 hits and no errors. The Yankees pretty much have a hodgepodge lineup, and so do the Tigers, as historically this game meant nothing. For the Tigers, it means everything. For the Yankees, it means nothing. But talking to the Yankees, they say they're going to go after the Tigers and everything they got to kick them out of the postseason. So even though the Yankees can't do any better or worse, they're going to play this game hard. So everything is all set and ready to go. MV now joins us here at Tiger Stadium. So what will happen tonight? Chuck Rawlings now is here at Tiger Stadium. I know he would not miss this game. So what happens tonight? Do the Tigers move on or do they go home? A Tiger win, they're in. A Tiger loss, it's between Toronto and Milwaukee to get into the postseason. Who knows what the 10-minute ticker will bring. The ticker has been weird the whole season long. But We are all set and ready. There's not an empty seat here in Tiger Stadium. They know what needs to be done tonight. Let's get to the action. Starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers tonight is Frank Tanana. 14 wins, 11 losses, a 4.21 ERA. The Tigers look to him to try to get them into the postseason. They had a good year, the Tigers. I mean, they got Toronto, Detroit, Milwaukee all had 89 wins. The Yankees 90 wins, and could be 91 if the Yankees win tonight. Been a pretty tight race in the American League East. Vita Productions now joins us here at Tiger Stadium. So, what will happen? Well, we're about to find out. Let's get started here as the Yankees will bat first. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Yankees will be Randy Velarde. He's at shortstop for this game. A 174 average, 5 homers, 12 RBIs. Starters will not be available until the 7th inning or, of course, in case of an injury. We are using blue, white, and white dice. Tigers are the home team. Everybody is set and ready to go. Tigers win and they go on. Tigers lose, they are done. Tanana, 5-6 against the righty. Walk plus, and that 13 will walk Velarde. Tiger Stadium has 1 to strikeouts and 2 to walks, and Velarde will draw a leadoff walk to start the game. First walk issued by Tanana. He only had 57 of them in 88, 203 innings pitched. That's pretty good. That's like what? 1 walk per 4 innings pitched. It's not bad. But he gives up a walk here. Next batter will be the center fielder, Gary Ward. A 225 average, 4 homers, 24 RBIs. Infield is that double play. Strategy roll. And Velarde not going anywhere. Tanana will go ahead and pitch. Tanana, 3-4, range play. Ward, 3-2. It's a pop fly ball to shortstop, and getting under it is going to be Salazar. His range is a 2, and it's going to drop behind him for a base hit. That's going to be a 1-run. That's going to be a 1-base single. As it falls into the outfield, Velarde will automatically hold at second. So Ward gets a base hit, and already the Yankees are in business here as John Haverly joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Next batter will be the first baseman, Donnie Baseball Mattingly. Hall of Famer? I think so. 311 average, 18 homers, 88 RBIs. Strat. Nothing on the 8. Tanana already in a jam here on the top of the first. Tanana will go ahead and pitch. 3-1. That's a blank. Mattingly, 4-1. That's a base hit past short. It's a single. Velarde, however, does not have the speed to hold at third. So already the Yankees are already going after the Tigers here. Knowing a loss eliminates the Tigers in the postseason. And the next batter will be the right fielder, Jack Clark. 242 average, 27 homers, 93 RBIs in 88. So already Tanana in a jam. And they're going to call the infield in, as the Tigers do not want to give up any runs here. But the chances of a range play are difficult. So the infield is in. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 3. Everyone stays put. Tanana looking on, and he'll make the pitch. Tanana, 2-4. Possible error. Clark, 4-2. And that's not an error. That's a slow hit ball to the shortstop. Runners will advance automatically. Salazar's got it. Clark on his way to first. The only play he has is at first. Clark, a base running rating of 2 to throw to first. And they got him. 1 out, but the runner will score. So they throw Clark out at first base, but Velarde does come in. And the runners will advance, and it's already 1-0 Yankees. So the run does come and score, but that is a grounder to short. And now the batter will be the Yankee designated hitter, Ken Phelps. Phelps was on the Seattle Mariners early in the season. He is now on the Yankees, and he will make the postseason roster. 263 average, 24 homers, 54 RBIs. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Infield is in. They're going to keep it in. Already 1-0 Yankees. Strat. That's a 20. Tanana throws it, turns behind him and tries to get Mattingly. Nope, Mattingly will get back. Ward doesn't do anything. He stays at third. Tanana will go ahead and pitch. Tanana, 5-2 against the lefty. Walk. The 10 is ball 4. And once again, the bases are loaded. Another walk issued by Tanana. And the batter is Luis Aguayo. And he's at third base today. 249 average, 6 homers, 13 RBIs. My Basement Media Productions joins us here at Tiger Stadium. And by the way, he wanted me to go ahead and give a shout out to him. And of course, to Greek Independence Day, which is today, according to him. I had a nice little chat with him personally on the phone. And he wanted to let you guys know it is Greek Independence Day today. So I went ahead and told him that I would go ahead and take care of it. So a shout out to Dr. Nick and Greek Independence Day. Congratulations to our friends in the Balkans. Bases are juiced. Aguayo is the batter. Bases loaded already. 1-0 Yankees. Again, the infield's going to stay in. Tanana's going to pitch to Aguayo. Already the stadium not liking what they see. Tanana having a tough start. Strategy roll. That's an 18. No play. Tanana will go ahead and pitch to Aguayo. Tanana, 6-3, strikeout 7, and he got him. Struck him out. That's a big K. Strikeout number 1 by Tanana, and he had 127 of them that year, 2 down. So if the Tigers can get out of this inning with only giving up a run, consider that a moral victory. Next batter will be the catcher, Bob Guerin, a 100 average and with only 10 RBIs for the Yankees, but he did get the start at catcher for tonight's game as well. Bases are loaded, 1-0 Yankees, 2 outs. Tigers win and they're in, lose and they're out, and we'll see what Ticker does with Toronto and Milwaukee. Strat, nothing on the 12. Tanana will pitch to Guerin. Tanana, 2-2, error on a throw. Guerin, 4-3. It's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. But Tanana has an error rating of 0. He won't make an error. He's got it, throws to first, and retires the side. 1 run, 2 hits, and a couple of walks. They leave them loaded. But the Yankees already have a 1-0 lead here. As Texag 75 now joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees tonight is Pat Clements. He's a French player, and this was the only start he had. No wins, no losses, no saves. A 6.48 ERA. So the Tigers have going up against a kind of a weak pitcher to try to go ahead and get into the postseason. But stranger things have happened when we had a pitcher on the mound that has a high ERA, and suddenly he pitches like Ron Guidry. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Tigers, third baseman Tom Brookins, 243 average, 5 homers, 38 RBIs. Bottom of the first, 1-0 Yankees. Clements will go ahead and pitch. Clements, 5-3, that's a blank. Brookins, a 4-6, it's a ground out to short. It'll be handled by Velarde. The throw goes to first for the out, 1 down. Next up is the center fielder, Dwayne Murphy, a 250 average, 4 homers, 19 RBIs. Clements will go ahead and pitch. Clements, 1-3, that's a blank. Murphy, 1-3, it's a fly out to left field. And Hal Morris will come over there and grab it, 2 down, as Brian B. joins us here at Tiger Stadium. And just came home from your birthday dinner. Once again, happy birthday to you, BB, as you used to be known. Next up will be Luis Salazar. He's the shortstop, 270 average, 12 homers, 62 RBIs. Clements will go ahead and make the pitch. Clements, 6-1, that is a blank. Salazar, 2-6, and it's a line drive right back to the pitcher. Clements, he gloves it, And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So Clements gets off to a good start, and we got 1-0 Yankees after 1. Top of the second coming up. Leading off for the Yankees will be left fielder Hal Morris, a 100 average and only 20 at bats for the Yankees. Morris got the start here for them in left field. Tanana will go ahead and pitch. Tanana 4-4, strikeout 12, got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Second strikeout for Tanana. Next up will be the second baseman, Wayne Tollison, 254 average and 5 RBIs in 88. Tanana, he pitches, 3-3, strikeout 13, cold strike 3 on Tollison. He'll go down, and that's out number 2. Strikeout number 3 on Tanana. Tollison is a 12, plus 1 makes him a 13, and he goes down. 2 quick outs by Tanana, who has to have a much better inning than the first. Velarde is up next. He walked his first time up. Is this the Columbus Yankees? Well, pretty much. Remember, this is the last game of the season. Historically, these teams have nothing to play for, but but the Tigers have something to play for tonight. Starters will come in the 7th inning. Main starters, if I think it's necessary. Tanana, 4-4, strikeout 16. That misses. Velarde, 6-6, and Velarde smacks a double into left field. Velarde bounces that off the wall. Velarde will go into second standing up. And Velarde will keep the inning alive, so 2 quick outs. But then Velarde keeps it up with a double. And now the batter is Ward. Ward got a base hit his first time up. As once again, Tanana has a runner in scoring position. Nothing on the 11. Clee baseball fan joins us here at Tigers Stadium. Tanana will go ahead and pitch. Tanana, 3-6, that's a blank. Ward, 2-2, that's a ground ball hit to short. Salazar is up with it. He'll take his time, toss it over, and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Yankees. And we're going to the bottom of the second. Tigers win or go home. They will be done. They cannot win. They cannot get in even with a loss because they would need 2 and 6 on the board. And Milwaukee, Toronto has 4 losses and Milwaukee has 4 losses. So another reason why I chose this game, the Tigers were actually the only team with a win that would automatically clinch. We go to the bottom of the second. Right fielder Chet Lemon leads off for the Big D, one of the most underrated players in baseball history. A 264 average, 17 homers, 64 RBIs. I put Lemon in the Hall of the Very Good. Clements will go ahead and pitch. Clements, 2-6, error on a grounder. Lemon, 2-5, that's a ground ball to short. The ball is hit to Velarde. His error rating is a 10. That's a 16. Velarde will capture it and toss it over. 1 out. Nice play by Velarde out there to avoid an error. Now we'll see the first baseman, Ray Knight, 217 average, 3 homers, 33 RBIs. Clements, he'll go ahead and pitch. Clements, 3-1, that's at the park. Tiger Stadium, 2-6, that's a home run to the pull side against the lefty. Knight needs a 6. The 15 is too high, and that's going to be a fly ball to left. It'll stay in the yard, and that'll be caught by Morris, 2 outs. Ray Knight just got under it big time, and Tiger Stadium will hold it in, 2 down. Next up will be the left fielder, Larry Herndon, a 224 average, 4 homers, 20 RBIs in 88. Clements, he'll go ahead and pitch. 4-5, that's a pitcher result, and that 5 is going to be a base hit. It's a single for Herndon as he slaps that past the mound, and Herndon gets the first hit of the game for the Tigers. So Herndon gets that one. And now the Detroit will bring up their designated hitter, Darrell Evans, a 208 average, 22 homers, 64 RBIs. Herndon on it first, 2 outs here, bottom of inning number 2. That's a 6, he'll stay put. Clements, he'll go ahead and pitch. Clements, 4-4, walk, 14, that's ball 4. And now Clements is now beginning to pitch a little bit like a fringe player as he walks Evans. And now the Tigers have a chance to maybe get a run here. Only 4 walks were issued by Clements in 88, but that was because he only had a start and 5 relief appearances. Here comes the catcher, Mike Heath. 247 average, 5 homers, 18 RBIs for Detroit in 88. Was Nancy Lopez at the game for Ray Knight? I don't know. Somebody has to go into the stands and find out. Probably rode the pine in that one. Herndon on at second. Evans on at first. 2 outs, bottom of inning number 2. Tiger fans hoping for something. Strategy. Nothing on the 18. Heath is not bunting with 2 outs. Clements will go ahead and pitch. Clements, 6-5. That is a blank. Heath, 6-4. And it is a ground ball to short. That'll be handled by Velarde. He throws to second to get Evans and retires the side. No runs and a hit for the Tigers. Yankees still have a 1-0 lead after 2. The Yankees have nothing to play for. They are the number 3 seed. They will play the Oakland Athletics in their division series. We will go to the top of the 3rd. Leading off for the Yankees will be Donnie Baseball. Mattingly is 1 for 1. Tanana, he'll go ahead and pitch. Tanana, 4-6, range play. Mattingly, 4-1. It's a base hit past short, but it's a range play for Salazar. His range is a 2. That is a 1. Nice play by Salazar. And he'll throw to first to get the out. So he takes a single away from Mattingly that had eyes. But Salazar is there to make a big play at short. Here comes Clark. Clark is 0 for 1. Tanana will go ahead and pitch to Clark. Tanana, 3-1. That is a blank. Clark, 6-3. He hits one to center field. That is a 17. But against the lefty, that is way over the mark. It'll be a fly out to center. Murphy will come in there and grab it near the track. That's out number 2. He hit it hard, but way up in the air. Next batter is Phelps. Phelps walked his first time up. Tanana will go ahead and pitch. Tanana, 5-1. That is a blank. Phelps, 4-2, and it's a fly out to right. Going over there will be the Lemon. He'll make lemonade of that ball and retire the side. So Tanana has calmed down a little bit since the first inning. That's a 1-2-3 inning on the Bronx Bombers. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Next, leading off for the Tigers will be second baseman Jim Whalewander. Great baseball name. 211 average, no homers, 6 RBIs. K-State up 6. Come on, Florida Atlantic, you can get there. And no, I'm not tracking anything on my phone. I'm concentrating on the game. But you can keep me posted with scores if you like. Bottom of the 3rd, 1-0. Clements with the pitch. Clements, 1-2, strikeout 9. And nope, he just missed it. Whalewander, 1-1. It's a base hit past second. Whalewander goes ahead and gets a leadoff single for the Cats. And he will hold it first. Next up is Brookins. He's 0 for 1. Infield double play. Whalewander had 11 stolen bases. He's not going. Clements will go ahead and pitch to Brookins. Clements, 2-4. Error on a throw. Brookins, 4-2. It's a ground ball to third. Ground to third. The ball is hit to Aguayo. His error rating is a 15. That is a 16. Now, he will not make a throwing error. Question is, will there be a throwing error on a pivot? We got to first find out. We already know that he doesn't make a throwing error. 2. 1, 2. Second base pivot is Tollison, and his error rating is a 5. So first, let's see where the ball went. So a 1 to 2, it's a double play chance. That is a 2. So Whale Wander's automatically out. And now the question is, does Tollison make a throwing error to first? Yes, he does. He throws it wide to first, and that's going to be an error. Although you're not supposed to assume a double play on the play there. But it's a bad throw by Tollison to first. Mattingly's range is a 3, and he does prevent the ball from getting past him. So Brookins is going to be safe at first, but Whale Wander is out. And I know you're not supposed to say it's an error. I don't care. I'm calling it an error. So it's a bad throw to first base and drove him off the bag. So that is going to be, so Whale Wander is out, and it is an E4, which does allow Brookins to make first. And I don't care what you guys say. We go to so now Brookins on at first, and that is 1 out, as the error does save the double play there. It's the first error on the Yankees. They had no errors in the game historically. Clements not happy. It should have been 2. And now the batter will be Murphy. Murphy is 0 for 1. So now runners at first and runner first. But the error only takes away a double play. Strat. Nothing on the 15. Brookins stays put. Clements will pitch to Murphy. And here it comes. Clements, 6-5. That is a blank. Murphy, 4-5. And that ball is hit to left field. That is a 3. And that's going to be a base hit to left. Brookins, base runner 2. Single to left, -1. He'll get the third. He'll get the third on a 1. It is a 1. Brookins does make it. The throw goes to third base. He'll be safe. Murphy, a base runner 2. Does he take second? Yes, he does. Murphy takes second on the throw, and that's going to be a single turned into a double. So I'm going to rule that a double as Murphy gets to second base on the throw. They tried to get Brookins at third, but he slides in safely. And if you're the Tigers, you got to go ahead and bring out the stops. You have got to win. Salazar is next. He's 0 for 1. The Yankees are going to call the infield in here with 1 out. So the error right now is allowing the Tigers to make a threat here on the Yankees. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 11. Clements will go ahead and pitch to Salazar. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping Salazar can come through here. Clements, 6-1, blank. Salazar, 5-3. He hits 1 to left field. That is a 14, and against the lefty, Salazar will come through, and that's going to be a triple to left. Brookins will come in to score. Murphy comes in to score. Salazar to third. 2-1 Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! Salazar comes through with a big-time triple to left as he just barely got it, a 14, and he barely got the triple, and the Tigers now have a 2-1 lead. The batter now is Lemon. Lemon is 0 for 1. Infield will stay in, but now the Tigers now lead at 2-1 here in a game they must absolutely win. Clements will go ahead and prepare to pitch. Strat, nothing on the 12. Clements will pitch. Clements, 4-3, walk plus 8, ball 4. So Clements goes ahead and walks Lemon. And that error really coming to bite the Yankees in the butt. If it wasn't for that error, this game would probably be much different right now. That is the second walk issued by Clements. The batter now will be Knight, and he's 0 for 1. Infield is now going to call double play and try to turn the 2. Runners at first and third. Strategy roll. Nothing, and that is a 2. Nothing happening. Knight is a hit and run actually comes up, but they're not going to do it. Knight will go ahead and swing away. Salazar at third. Lemon on at first. 1 out. Bottom of the third. 2-1 Tigers. Clements with the pitch. 3-5. Wild pitch. Yes, he throws it wild over the catcher. Salazar comes in to score. 3-1 Tigers. And Lemon goes to second. Stadium cheers. Yay! A wild pitch by Clements. And now it's 3-1 Detroit. Boy, that error seems to have rattled Clements. He knows there should be 2 outs at least in this inning. But a bad throw by Tollison. And now he'll redo it again. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 17. Clements will go ahead and pitch. Clements, 3-2. That is a blank. Knight, 1-5. It's a grounder to third base. Aguayo's got it. Throws to first. Lemon stays at second. 2 outs. So ground out to third. And now here's Herndon. Herndon got a base hit his first time up. Lemon on at second. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third. Strat. And that is a 1. Nothing happening. Lemon stays where he is. Clements will go ahead and pitch. Clements, 1-5. Strikeout 6. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He gets Herndon. And that'll retire the side. 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 3 hits, actually. 3 ones on 3 hits, I should say, and 1 error. 3-1 Tigers after 3. They have the lead. But everyone knows that no lead is safe on inside pitch. Just ask the San Francisco Giants how that goes. And possibly right now, that was the game of the year a few nights ago. Unfortunately, however, it's half meaningless because the Dodgers did not make the postseason. We go to the top of the 4th. Luis Aguayo leads off for the Yanks. He's 0-for-1. 3-1 Tigers. Tanana, 3-6. That is a blank. Aguayo, 3-3. He hits 1 to right field. That's an 11. And Aguayo's going to get a leadoff double. Against the left-handed pitcher, Aguayo will slide into second. And the Yankees are saying not so fast. Next batter is Guerin. Guerin is 0-for-1. Strategy roll. And that's a 17. Aguayo will stay put. Tanana will go ahead and pitch to Guerin. Tanana, 2-5, strikeout 2, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 4 for Tanana. 1 down. Next batter is Morris. Morris is 0-for-1. Strategy roll, nothing on the 8. Aguayo stays at second base. Tanana looking in on Morris. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping the Tigers don't let the Yankees get any runs back. Tanana, 1-2, strikeout 2. That's a good way to do it. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 5 for Tanana, 2 down. Batter now is Tollison, and he gets a sarcastic cheer from the Tiger crowd for that error that he made, which allowed only 1 out to be done. So Aguayo on at second base. Re-roll the strat. That's a 15. Nothing happening. Tollison wants to make up for the error. Aguayo on at second. Tanana with the pitch. Tanana, 3-3. Strikeout 15. That's high. Tollison, 3-2. It's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Tanana will take care of it. Throw it over to first. And the side is retired. No runs. 1 hit by the Yankees. And the Tigers are 3-1, leading here in a game that they absolutely must have. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Darrell Evans leads off for Detroit. He walked his first time up. Clements, he'll go ahead and pitch. Clements, 3-4. Walk plus, that's ball 4, and he walks Evans. So Evans walks for the second time tonight. That's the third walk issued by Clements. And the batter now is Heath. Heath is 0 for 1. Evans on at first, infield double play. Strat, nothing on the 12. Clements, he'll go ahead and pitch. Clements, 3-6. That's a base hit right past the pitcher. It's a single. Evans does not have the speed to hold at second base automatically. And now the Tigers are in business. So now runners at first and second. And here comes Whale Wander. He got a base hit his first time up. And the fans here at Tigers Stadium, hoping the Tigers can get as many runs as possible. They know that when the Yankees starters can come in, the Yankees are explosive. Strat, nothing on the 16. Clements will go ahead and pitch. Clements, 3-4. Walk plus again, that is a 6, and it's ball 4, and the bases are loaded. So now bases full of cats. Another walk, and here comes Brookins. And the question is, how long are they going to let Clements pitch? He can pitch to 25 batters before he tires. This is the last, but like I said, the Yankees want to come after the Tigers. But bases are loaded here with nobody out. They're going to call the infield in. As the Yankees are trailing 3-1 here. Fans here at Tigers Stadium hoping for a big hit. Brookins reached on an error his last time up. Fans here at Tigers Stadium are loud. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 2. Players hold. Clements, he'll go ahead and pitch. Clements, 3-5. Wild pitch. It's another wild pitch by Clements. He throws it to the backstop. Evans scores. It's 4-1. Runners advance as another run comes in on a wild pitch. And it's now 4-1 Tigers. As Ronald Spersky joins us here at Tigers Stadium. Good to see you there, Mr. Ronald. So already here, Clements having a rough inning, 2 walks, a single, and now another wild pitch at the second. And runners at second and third, no one out here in the bottom of the 4th. The Tigers a 4-1 lead. And they are going to pitch to Brookins, so the infield will stay in. Chris DeMello joins us here at Tigers Stadium for closing day. Heath on at third, Whale Wander on at second. Strat, nothing happening. Clements will pitch again. Clements, 3-2, that's a blank. Brookins, 2-6, and it's a base hit past short. It's a single for Brookins. Heath will come in to score. Whale Wander, he will not. He will hold at third. Brookins has a base hit. It is now 5-1 Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! And did Clements reach his pull rating? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, he did not. Clements did not reach his pull rating yet. I will keep him in there. And the batter will be Dwayne Murphy. So bases are loaded. Bases now runners at first and third with nobody out. Infield is now going to call for a double play and just try to get out of this inning. Oh, actually, they have no chance of double play. It's going to have to be infield in because Murphy's a 0 and Clements is a -1. So they have no chance of double play. They'll call the infield in. 5-1 Tigers here, bottom of the 4th. Strategy, nothing on the 12. Clements will go ahead and pitch. Clements, 2-2. Another wild pitch. That goes in a backstop. Whale Wander comes in to score. 6-1 Tigers, and that will be it for Clements. Brookins goes to second base on another wild pitch. It is now 6-1 Detroit. And that's it for Clements. He will come out. And the Yankees will go to the bullpen. So let's see what they got. There's still nobody out, so it's going to be left, right, right. And let's see. They're in the fourth inning. And they're going to go ahead and bring out this guy. Coming on to pitch for the Yankees is going to be Charles Hudson. 6 wins, 6 losses, 2 saves, a 4.49 ERA. Hudson will come in for Clements. Here on the bottom of the fourth, 6-1 Tigers. Runner at second base. Tigers win, they're in. Hudson will go ahead and make a pitch to Murphy. Strat, nothing on the 7. Hudson will pitch. Hudson, 2-4. That's a blank. Murphy, 2-3. And that's a single into center field. It's a base hit from Murphy. Let's see. Brookins, base runner 2. Single to center. +3 is a 5. And he will score. Brookins comes around from second, and he'll score. Murphy stays at first. 7-1 Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! And right now, the wheels are falling off for the Yankees. But this game, as I said, doesn't mean anything. It's meaningless for them. But for the Tigers, it means everything. Salazar, the next batter. He got a triple his last time up. He's 1 for 2. Infield now with double play depth. Tigers have a 7-1 lead now. But remember, no lead is safe on inside pitch. Just ask the San Francisco Giants. Strategy roll is still active. That's a 14, nothing happening. Hudson will pitch. Hudson, 4-6. That's a pitcher result. The 11 is high. Salazar, 6-6, and it's a grounder to short. 2-2-3. Second base, pivot, Tollison, 0, 1-3. They got it, 2 outs. So Salazar grounds out into the 4-6-3. The batter now is Lemon. Lemon is 0 for 2. I'm sorry, 0 for 1 with a walk. Hudson will pitch to Lemon here. 2 outs. Hudson, 5-6. Range play. Lemon, 3-2. It's a ground ball right back to Hudson. His range is a 2. That's a 6. It'll get by him for a single. Hudson had no way to get that one, so Lemon will get the first on his first hit of the game. And the batter now is Knight. Knight is 0 for 2. 2 men down. Lemon on it first. Hudson will pitch here tonight. 7-1 Tigers. Strategy rolls are still active. That's a 3. Lemon will stay where he is. Hudson with the pitch. Hudson, 5-2. Against the righty. Home run result. But against righties, Knight is a 0. Not happening. 2-3. And instead he chops it to third base. That'll get picked up by Aguayo. He's going to throw to first to get the out and retire the side. The Tigers send 8 to the plate, 4 runs on 4 hits, 2 wild pitches, 2 walks. Just not a good inning for the Yankees pitching-wise. Tigers 7-1 after 4. But can they hold it? As I said, just ask the San Francisco Giants what a 6-1 or an 8-3 lead means. Time for station break. This is the RJL Network. We go to the top of the fifth inning. Tigers 7-1. A win from them, a win by the Tigers. They are in no matter what. Toronto and Milwaukee will both be eliminated. The Tigers would be the 4 seed. They would play the winner of between Minnesota and Kansas City. We just don't know where that game is being held at in the American League. But this game is not over yet. Randy Velarde leads off for the Yankees, and he is 1-for-1, got a double his last time up. Top of the fifth, 7-1. Tanana with the pitch. 6-4. Walk, 18, and that's high. Velarde, 3-1. It's a line out right to third. That's gloved by Brookins. 1 down. 1 out, and here comes Ward. Ward is 1-for-2. Tanana will go ahead and pitch. Tanana, 2-3 against the righty. Walk plus, that's ball 4, and Ward will walk. Another walk issued by Tanana. That's his third. And Florida Atlantic up 8. Well, I can tell you, remember, my Boca Raton is the next city right next to me. They'll go crazy if FAU makes it to the Final Four. Here's Donnie Baseball. He's 1-for-2. Infield, a double play depth. Strategy rolls are now off. It's pitcher versus batter. Tanana will go ahead and pitch. Tanana, 6-2. Wild pitch, and that will be a wild one. And Ward will go to second. So now Tanana uncorks a wild pitch of his own. And a runner is now at second base. Tanana concentrating on Donnie Baseball. Tanana, 3-3, strikeout 19, no way. Mattingly, 5-4, and Mattingly smacks a double into left field. That's going to be hit down the line and roll around the corner. Ward will come around and score. Mattingly goes to second. It's 7-2. So Mattingly gets a double. He's now 2-for-3. Now a 7-2 ball game, and here comes Clark. Clark is 0-for-2. Mattingly on at second. Infield is back. But now a 7-2 ball game here for the Tigers. Tanana, he'll go ahead and pitch to Clark. Strategy rolls are back on. And nothing on the 5. Mattingly stays at second. Tanana will go ahead and pitch. Tanana, 4-1. Home run chance. Righty, 1-18. The 14 is good against the lefty. Clark needs an 18. And he got it. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is pretty deep. And that ball is pretty gone. Home run, Jack Clark. The Yankees are within 3. Stadium groans. Clark smacks a 2-run bomb into center field. That's out of here. It's now 7-4. As Dwayne Martz joins us here at Tigers Stadium. The batter now is Phelps. Phelps is 0-for-1 with a walk. Tanana, he's still got batters in the tank. It's 7-4 now. As the Yankees are now trying to come back here. Tiger bullpen is getting warmed up, but Tanana will stay out there. Tanana with the pitch. Tanana, 4-5. Range play at the park. Tigers Stadium, 3-3. It's a ground ball to third. The ball is hit to Brookins. His range is a 3. That is a 1. Nice play by Brookins. And he'll get Phelps out at first. 2 outs. Brookins makes a nice play. The batter now is Aguayo, and he's 1-for-2 with a double. Rodolfo Baeza joins us here at Tigers Stadium. Aguayo now here will bat with 2 outs in the top of the fifth. 7-4 Tigers. Tanana, 2-1. Error on a grounder. Aguayo, 4-6. Nope, that's a fly ball, hit the left. Herndon will come under it, and he'll grab it and retire to side, but the Yankees inch a little closer. 3 runs on 2 hits, a walk, a wild pitch, and a 2-run bomb by Jack Clark. 7-4 now going into the bottom of the fifth. Larry Herndon leads off for Detroit. He is 1 for 2. Hudson, now that it's a 3-run game, we may see another pitcher for the Yankees. And let's see if I'm going to do that here. And I will, let's see. I will leave Hudson out there for now. Hudson can pitch to, when did he take over here? Hudson can pitch to 6 more batters before he fatigues. So Herndon will lead off against Hudson, now 7-4. Hudson with the pitch. Hudson, 6-5. That is a blank. Herndon, 4-2. It's a base hit. He slaps it into left. And Herndon gets a leadoff hit. That's his second hit of the game. Here comes Evans. Evans has walked twice. Strategy rolls are still active. Infield double play. Strategy roll, that is a 2. Herndon's going to stay put. Hudson will go ahead and pitch to Evans. Hudson, 5-2 against the lefty. That is an out. And it's going to be a fly ball hit to left. It'll be caught by Morris. That's the first out. Herndon stays at first, obviously. Here's Heath Bar. Heath is 1 for 2. Herndon going in to go to Mike Heath here. Fans here at Tiger Stadium. The lead is now 3. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 9. Hudson will pitch. Hudson, 2-6. Range play. Heath, 6-2. It's a fly ball to center field. And that ball is hit to Ward. Ward's pretty good out there. His range is a 4. That is a 5. He won't get it. And that's going to be a single in front of Ward. Herndon, a base runner, 1. Only a 0 here. Herndon only gets the third on a 1. And he doesn't. He'll hold at second base on a 5. So it drops in front of Ward. He'll throw it in. But once again, the Tigers are in business here. Second hit of the game for Heath. And here comes Whale Wander. Whale Wander is 1 for 1 with a walk. Herndon on at second. Heath on at first. Strategy. Nothing on the 6. The runners stay put. 7-4 Tigers. Hudson will go ahead, and he will set in and pitch. Hudson, 4-5. That's an out. And it's going to be a fly out to right. Getting over there is going to be Clark. He'll make the catch for out number 2. Herndon will automatically stay at second. He will not go to third. 2 down. 2 outs now for Brookins. Brookins is 1 for 3. He has a single and reached on an error. 2 men down. Hudson, strategy roll, gets his signs. Now Hudson will go ahead and pitch to Brookins. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping for a hit. Hudson, 3-3, strikeout 15. That is high. Brookins, 3-4, and it's a fly ball to left field. Morris will get there. He will make the catch and retire the side. No runs on 2 hits. It's 7-4 Cats after 5. We go to the top of the 6th. Frank Tanana, he can pitch to 3 more batters before he tires. Bob Guerin leads off for the Yankees. He'll bat. He's 0 for 2. He will lead off for the Yankees here. We're in the 6th inning, not the 7th. Tanana will go ahead and pitch to Guerin. Tanana, 6-5. Pitcher result against the righty. That's a 12, and that's a base hit right past the pitcher. Against the righty is a 1-13, and Guerin slaps it right back to the box. That's how Guerin got a hit last night, and the leadoff man is on. So Guerin picks up a single. He'll hold at first base. The batter now is Morris. Morris is 0 for 2. Tigers are actually pretty lucky. They got two batters here that have 100 average, but Tanana makes a mistake, and Guerin makes him pay for it. Infield double play. Strat. Nothing on the 18. Morris does not get the bunt sign. He will swing. Tanana, he'll go ahead and pitch. Tanana, 4-6. Range play. Morris. 2-3. It's a fly ball hit to left field. It's hit to Herndon. Herndon's range is a 2. That is a 4. He can't get there, and that's going to be a double by Hal Morris. Guerin, a base runner, 1. A double to left field, -1 is a 0. Guerin cannot score. He will hold it third, and the Yankees are in business. So Guerin with a 100 average gets a base hit off of Tanana's card. Morris gets a range play, and Herndon can't make the play. And the Yankees have the tying run coming up in Tollison. Tollison is 0 for 2. And the Tigers, I don't think you play the infield. You could play the infield in here, but I think you play the infield in. You don't want any runs to score. You got to win this game. Detroit has to win. The Yankees don't. The Yankees got nothing to lose. The Tigers got everything to lose. Chuck Rawlings says take him out, and I'm going to do just that. So Frank Tanana is going to come out of the game, as Chuck Rawlings says he is done. Question is who to bring in this situation. So we're going to yank out Tanana. And let's see what we got here. There's nobody out, so you got a switch, a righty and a righty. I think you bring in a right-handed pitcher here. And let's see. You go with Eric King. I think you probably go with Eric King here, I think. You got to, because remember, I kind of use that 3-batter rule. I kind of use it. Don't have to, but I kind of use it. Let's see here. What do you think, Chuck? What do you think? This is your team here. I'll let you make the call. Who do you want me to bring in to pitch? You got Tollison, Velarde, and Ward. Yes, the King. Okay. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers will be Eric King. 4 wins, a loss, 3 saves, a 3.41 ERA. The Tigers will go to the bullpen now. They have a 7-4 lead, but the Yankees are threatening. Infield is in, and King will pitch to Tollison. Strategy rolls are active. Nothing on the 3. Guerin stays at third. Morris on at second. Remember, starters will start coming in the 7th inning. King will Florida Atlantic to the Final 4. Boca Raton's going to go crazy down here. King with the pitch. 2-4. Wild pitch, 12. No. Holy cow, a wild pitch, but a 12 is higher than a pass ball, ball 1. King will do it again. King, 6-1, strikeout 14, just missed. Tollison, 6-1, it's a ground ball to first. The infield is in. Guerin stays where he is. The bag will be taken care of there by night. It's 1 out, runners hold. A ground ball, a ground out to first. The runners stay put. And now the batter is Velarde. Tigers are lucky this isn't the 7th inning because the starters would start coming in here. Velarde is 1 for 2, a double and a walk. Infield is going to stay in. Guerin on at third, Morris on at second. King trying to go ahead and keep this game 7-4. Fans here at Tiger Stadium. Strategy roll. And that's a 15, nothing happening. King will go ahead and pitch to Velarde. King, 4-1, strikeout 7, swing and a miss, struck him out, 2 down. 2 outs. Yes, Florida Atlantic is in Boca Raton. I'm in Deerfield Beach. Boca is the next city over to me. I'm 5 minutes away. I'm 10 minutes away from Florida Atlantic. So yeah, we're gonna have a party down here a little bit, I think. Here's Gary Ward. Ward is 1 for 2, a single and walked. King trying to get out of this jam. Infield is now back. And Florida Atlantic can beat both those teams. Now I just need Miami to go ahead and win their game against Texas tomorrow, and we got a Florida Final Four. King will go ahead and pitch to Ward. 2 outs, top of the 6th. Yankees threatening. Tigers need the win. The Yankees don't, but the Yankees are going after the Tigers with everything they got. Strat, nothing on the 5. King will go ahead and pitch. King, 3-3, strikeout 1, swing and a miss, strikeout, and the inning is over. No runs, 2 hits, and the Yankees strand the runners, and we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 7-4 Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! Leading off for the Tigers will be Dwayne Murphy. He's 2 for 3 tonight. And we'll see a new pitcher as Charles Hudson coming out of the game for the Yankees. And we'll see who the Yankees want to bring on to pitch. Remember, I don't use fatigue, so everybody is available. And they're going to go ahead and bring out a pitcher that came last night. And he can pitch to a lot of pit batters. Coming on to pitch for the Yankees will be Neil Allen. 5 wins, 3 losses, a 3.84 ERA. Allen will be the 3rd Yankee pitcher, and he can pitch to 12 batters, too. So let's see if that's 9, 10, 12. So Neil Allen will come on to pitch to Murphy here. Bottom of the 6th, 7-4 Tigers. Allen with the pitch. Allen, 3-4, wild pitch, ball 1. Allen again, 3-1. Home run result against the righty. Murphy needs a 9. That is a 6. Kaboom! Back. Gone! Home run, Dwayne Murphy! Stadium cheers! Yay! Murphy goes ahead. Allen just pitches him a straight meatball, and Murphy turns that into lasagna. It's 8-4. Murphy now has a single, a double, and a homer. Unfortunately, he does not have any triples on the card. So no chance for a cycle for him. But now the batter is Salazar, but now it's 8-4. Salazar is 1 for 3. As the Tigers are almost there, trying to get into the postseason. Allen with the pitch. Allen, 4-5, strikeout 18, that is high. Salazar, 4-3, and it's a fly ball hit to center field. That'll be caught by Ward. 1 down, and here's Lemon. Lemon is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Allen goes ahead and pitches. Allen, 6-1, hit by pitch. The 16 is high. Lemon, 1-5, and that's a grounder to second base. Tollison's got it, tosses it over, 2 down. Here's Knight. Knight is 0 for 3. 2 outs. Allen just trying to keep this an 8-4 game here in the bottom of the 6th. Allen with the deal. 4-4, error on a throw. Knight, 3-1. It's a ground ball to short. That's picked up by Velarde. His error rating is a 10. That's a 4, and he's going to throw wide to first. Mattingly, range of a 3. That gets past him. Knight, a base runner 2. He will not take second, but he will be safe at first. That's an error on Velarde. That's going to be an E6. Second error on the Yankees in this game to keep it alive. And now Herndon. Herndon 2 for 3 with 2 singles. The Yankees did not make any errors in this game historically. The Tigers did, though. They had 2 of them. Knight on at first, 2 outs. Strategy roll. That's an 8. Knight will stay put. Allen will go ahead and pitch. Allen, 5-5. That's a pitcher result against the righty. That one is going to be an out, and it's going to be a fly out to left, and Morris will get to it and retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. A solo bomb by Dwayne Murphy. It's 8-4 Tigers after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. King will stay on the mound. Donnie Baseball leads off. Mattingly is 2 for 3 tonight, a single and a double. Mattingly, of course, will stay in the game. 8-4 Tigers. Tigers win, they're in. They lose, it's either between Toronto or Milwaukee. King will go ahead and pitch. King, 1-6. That's a pitcher result against the lefty. That 5 is an out. And it's going to be a grounder to short, taken care of by Salazar, 1 down. Here's Clark. Clark hit a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 3. 1 out here, top of the 7th. King with the pitch. King, 6-5, strikeout 9, swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away. Next batter is Phelps, but we're going to see a pinch hitter for him as Ken Phelps is going to come out of the game and taking over. Let's see here. Taking over and he is the designated hitter. So taking over at the DH position will be Dave Winfield. 322 average, 25 homers, 107 RBIs. So Winfield will now be the DH the rest of the way. And he'll go up against King. 2 outs, top of the 7th, 8-4. Dave Winfield now on the board. King with the pitch. 1-6, pitcher result against the righty. That's a 5, and that's a base hit right back through the box. Winfield slaps it past King, and he keeps the inning alive with a 2-out single. Now the batter is Aguayo. And will he bat? And the answer is yes, he will, because Pagliarulo, believe it or not, is not as good a hitter. Aguayo will stay in the game. Winfield on it first. Strategy rolls are off. Winfield holds. King will now pitch to Aguayo. King, 6-5, strikeout 19. That is high. Aguayo, 5-1, and it's a ground ball to short. Salazar will take care of that. He will throw to second again. Winfield, and that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Yankees. And the Tigers trying to hold out here on a 4-run lead. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Don't forget, tonight we have our final 10-minute ticker of the 1988 season. Tomorrow there will be no baseball, as that will be a day off. The 1988 postseason will begin on Monday, and it will be the American League Wild Card Series, Game 1. It'll be between Kansas City and Minnesota. Question is, we don't know yet where it will be. We find out after the ticker. So no game tomorrow night. The 1988 postseason begins on Monday. as we have our final 10-minute ticker of the 1988 season. We go to the bottom of the seventh. Tigers lead 8-4. Neil Allen is going to stay on the mound. And leading off for the Tigers is Darrell Evans, but we're going to see a pinch hitter for him as the Tigers can now start bringing in starters. And he is the designated hitter. So let's see who I wanted to bring in here. And it is going to be Freddie Lynn. Coming on to pinch hit and take over a designated hitter will be Freddie Lynn. A 246 average, 25 bombs, 56 RBIs. Fred Lynn started the year with the Baltimore Orioles. He is on the Tigers, and he will make the postseason roster. Do I roll every post game? Yes, I do. Every playoff game is roll. There is no quick play. The postseason, with the way I do it, takes about a month, maybe a month and a half, depending on how many games we get done. You know, how many series go the distance. So, yes, every game is done. So, Fred Lynn will lead off against Neil Allen here. Bottom of the seventh, Tigers lead 8-4. Allen with the pitch, 2-5, range play. Lynn, 5-2. It's a fly ball to right field. That ball is hit to Clark. His range is a 2. That is a 4. And that's going to be a single for Lynn. So, Lynn hits a pinch hit single, as he'll take over at DH. So now Lynn is the designated hitter. Next batter will be Heath. And question is, he's a catcher. Will he continue to play out there? And the answer is, for this at bat, yes, he will. Heath will stay out there. You got the lead in this case. And Heath is a better catcher than Noakes. So Heath will stay out there, and he's having a good night tonight, too. He's 2 for 3. Infield, a double play depth. Allen will go ahead and pitch. Strategy rolls her off. Allen, 4-3, strikeout 20. That is high. Heath, a 5-6. And it's a fly out to right field. That'll go over to Clark. He'll make that catch for the out. And that's 1 out. Jim Whalewander's the next batter, but I think we'll see a pinch hitter for him at second base. And yep, we will. So Whalewander coming out of the game. And coming on to take over at second will be Torey Lovullo, a 381 average, a homer, 2 RBIs, but he will come into bat here. So Lovullo will take over at second. And he's not as good at the position, but still they're going to they need the offense in this case. So Torey Lovullo will bat. Lynn on it first. Infield is at double play. Allen still has a few batters left in the tank. Allen with the pitch. Allen, 1-1 against the switch left. That's a blank. Lovullo, 6-1, and that's a ground ball to short. 6, 6, and 7, but of course the highest you can go is 5. Second base Tollison is a 0. A 1-5 is a double play, and they got it. Side retired. Torey Lovullo grounds out into the 6-4-3 just like that. And the inning is over. No runs and a hit. After 7, the Tigers have an 8-4 lead. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Leading off for the Yankees is the catcher, Bob Guerin, but he'll come out of the game. And taking over there at catcher, of course, will be Don Slaught. 283 average, 9 homers, and 43 RBIs in 88. So Slaught will take over at catcher. And 2, 3, 14 plus 1. So let's see here. As we go ahead and change the stats. So here comes Don Slaught to pinch hit. Question is, does Eric King go? Eric King has 2 more batters he can face before he tires. Chuck, do you want King to stay in there, or you want to bring in somebody else to set it up? What do you think there? King has 2 more batters he can face before fatigue. What do you want to do there, Chuck Rawlings? I'll let you make the call if you're there. You got, if you do make a change, bring in someone else. Okay, so King is going to be done for the Tigers. They got right, left, and switch. And I think a righty makes sense here. So coming on to pitch for the Tigers is going to be, they're going to go ahead. They're not going to, I think in this case, let's see. Coming on to pitch for the Tigers is going to be Don Heinkel. No wins, no losses, save a 3.96 ERA. Heinkel's going to come into the game here, and we'll see how we can do. Don Heinkel, I think that's pronounced that way. So Don Heinkel against Don Slaught. Top of the 8th inning, 8-4 Tigers. Slaught will bat. Heinkel can pitch to 7 batters before he tires. Heinkel with the pitch. Heinkel, 1-1, strikeout 15. That is high. Slaught, a 6-1, and that's a ground ball hit to short. Salazar will get that and toss it over, 1 out. Hal Morris is the next batter, but he will be pulled. Hal Morris is in left field, and of course there's only one guy who can come and take into his spot, and it will be the greatest leadoff hitter in baseball history, Rickey Henderson. 305 average, 6 homers, 50 RBIs. Henderson will now take over in left, and he's a little bit different there on the board. So Henderson is a 4.70. And I got to make a change here. So timeout for substitution. He is in left field. So left field, he is a 0. So it's -2 + 1 -1. So -2 + 1 -1. As he will take over in left. So Rickey Henderson will now come on there and bat. Heinkel will pitch to Henderson. 1 out, top of the 8th. Heinkel, 4-2. That's at the park. Tigers Stadium, 2-6. It's a home run to the pull side against the righty. Henderson has only a 2. That's an 8. It's going to be too high, and that's going to be a fly out to left. Herndon will get to it. He'll make the catch, 2 down. Now the batter is Tollison, and he will actually bat. Tollison will stay in the game. Tollison is 0 for 3. 2 outs here. Heinkel goes up against Tollison. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping that nothing else happens here in the 8th. Heinkel with the pitch. 4-1. That is a blank. Tollison, 5-2. It's a fly ball hit to left. Herndon will get to that one as well. He will make the catch and retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning by Heinkel, and it remains 8-4. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Top of the order for the Tigers. Tom Brookins will bat. Neil Allen coming out. Yankees are done with him. And they have right, left, right coming up. And the Yankees are going to go ahead and bring out, I don't think, you could bring out Righetti here, but they're not going to go with him on that. Coming on to pitch for the Yankees is going to be Dale Mahorchik. 4 wins, 8 losses, 6 saves, a 4.22 ERA. Dale Mahorchik played most of the year with the Texas Rangers, wound up on the Yankees later, and Brookins will bat against Mahorchik. Bottom of the 8th, 8-4. Tigers 3 outs away from getting to the postseason. Mahorchik, 5-1. Range play at the park. Tiger Stadium, 3-1. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Tolleson. His range is a 3. That is a 1. He's got it and throws to first for the out. 1 down. Nice play by Tolleson out there at second. Next batter is Murphy. He's in center field. He is 3 for 4. He's going to stay out there. He has a home run, a single, and a double. Unfortunately, there is no way he can get a triple. No triples on the card at all, so no chance for a cycle. Mahorchik will go ahead and pitch. Mahorchik, 4-3, hit by pitch, 7. Yes, he hit him. Plunk, ouch. Murphy will go to first base on a hit batter. That's the first hit by pitch in the game. As Murphy goes to first, yes, FAU does have a baseball team, as Ryan Sullivan joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Now the batter is Salazar. Salazar is 1 for 4. He has a triple. Infield double play. Tigers lead 8-4. Murphy on at first. Strategy rolls are off. Mahorchik will go ahead and pitch. Mahorchik, 2-4, strikeout 8, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is out number 2. And now the batter is Lemon. Lemon is 1 for 3. That is a single. Lemon's in right field. And question is, will he bat? The answer is yes, he will. Lemon will go ahead and pitch the bat against Mahorchik. So Lemon a chance here to try to get an extra run for the Tigers. We all know what the Yankees do in ninth inning magic. 2 outs, 8-4 Tigers. Mahorchik will set up, and here comes the deal. Mahorchik, 6-2. Home run chance, righty, 1-19. Holy cow, the 20 is too high. Lemon, 3-5, and it's a liner right back to Mahorchik. He gloves it, and the side is retired. You got to be kidding me. A 1-19, and he rolls a 20 on a chance for a home run, and he hits it right back to Mahorchik, who puts up his glove to save his life, and that ends the inning. No runs, nothing across except a hit batter. The Tigers lead it 8-4 after 8. But will we see some ninth inning magic? We go to the top of the ninth inning. The Tigers are 3 outs away from hosting Game 2 of the American League Wild Card Series. They would play the winner of Kansas City and Minnesota. Heinkel coming out. The Tigers are not going to play around. They will go ahead and bring in Mike Henneman. 9 wins, 6 losses, 22 saves, a 1.87 ERA. Henneman's job, get the Tigers into the playoffs. But he'll face the top of the order in Randy Velarde, who's at shortstop, but we will see a pinch hitter for him. Velarde coming out of the game and coming on to take over at short will be Rafael Santana. 240 average, 4 homers, 38 RBIs. Henneman will pitch to Santana here to start the top of the ninth. Tigers 3 outs away from the playoffs, eliminating Toronto and Milwaukee. Henneman with the pitch. Henneman, 5-2. Range play at the park. Tiger Stadium, 3-6. It's a fly ball to center field. Going after it is Murphy. His range is a 4. That is a 3. He's got it. 1 down. Murphy will make the catch. And there is 1 out. Next batter is Gary Ward. He will come out of the game, and taking over at center field will be Claudell Washington. 308 average, 11 homers, 64 RBIs. Washington will take over if the game goes any further. In center field, Henneman will pitch to Washington. 1 out. The fans here at Tiger Stadium are on their feet. Henneman sets up and makes the pitch as David Vega joins us here late at Tiger Stadium. Henneman, 6-3 against the lefty. That's a blank. Washington, 2-6, and it's a grounder to second base. Up with it is Luvello, and he throws to first, 2 away. 2 outs, and now the last chance for the Yankees is Donnie Baseball. Mattingly is 2 for 4, a single and a double. Henneman trying to send the Tigers into the playoffs. The Yankees lose here, it doesn't mean anything. They are going to play Oakland in their division series. Henneman looking in on Mattingly. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping the Tigers can do it here. Can they go to the postseason? They are loud. Section Chuck Rawlings is going nuts. Here comes the windup, and here comes the pitch. Henneman, 1-3, strikeout, 11, no. Mattingly swings. Are the Tigers going to the playoffs? 4-6, yes. Line drive it right to short. Salazar is there, puts up his glove, blop, and the ball falls into it. That's your game. The Tigers have beaten the Yankees 8-4. They are going to the postseason. Stadium cheers! Yay, yay, yay! A 3-up and a 3-down inning. The Tigers will beat the Yankees 8-4. The Tigers are the number 4 seed in the American League. The Yankees are going to Oakland already, but the Tigers are in. Toronto and Milwaukee are out. So the Detroit Tigers become the last team to clinch in the American League. And they get it done. A big win for the Tigers, but they still have to play 1 game. But the thing about being the 4 seed, the Tigers only have to win 1, where Kansas City and Minnesota have to win 2. Question is, who will they be facing and what will it be? We won't know on their final line score coming up. For the Tigers, 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits and 2 errors. The winning pitcher is Frank Tanana. He'll go ahead and get the win. The loss will go to Pat Clements, and there is not going to be a save. However, King, Heichel, and Henneman do get credits for hold. I will give them credits for a hold. So the Yankees will go to Oakland for games 1, 2, and 5. And the Tigers will be staying here at Tiger Stadium to see who will they be playing. We still don't know yet where that game is. We're about to find out. The final 10-minute ticker of 1988 is coming right up. It is now time for the final 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Yankees lose this game 8-4, and the Tigers are definitely going to the postseason. There's only two meaningful games right now, and that's the games between the White Sox and Kansas City and California and Minnesota. We will get to those last. Boston at Cleveland. Boston 12-33, and that is 4. Indians 353, and that is 4 as well. They have a tie. Boston was red hot the rest of this season. Red Sox roll a 4, -3 is 1. Cleveland rolls a 6, and +2 is 8, and the Indians will actually beat the Red Sox. The Red Sox do not get to 100 wins. Milwaukee at Oakland, that game is now meaningless. Milwaukee, let's see here, 7-31, and that is 3. Oakland 8-32, and that is also 3. They have a tie. Milwaukee rolls a 3. -1 is 2. Oakland rolls a 4 +0. The Athletics will get the win. Texas at Seattle. Texas 5-22, and that's 2. Mariners 12-42, and that is 5. The Mariners will get the win. Baltimore at Toronto, that game is now meaningless. Baltimore 2-41, and that is 3. Blue Jays 27-53, and that is 9, and that's a win for the Blue Jays. Pittsburgh and the Cubs, the game is meaningless. Pittsburgh 9-53, and that is 5. Cubs 8-62, and that's 6. The Cubs will get a victory. Braves and the Reds, unfortunately for Brian B., that game is meaningless. Atlanta 1-35, and that is 2. Cincinnati 15-53, and that is 6. The Reds do end the season with a win. San Diego and the Astros, that's meaningless. The Astros are the 5 seed. San Diego 5-52, and that is 4. Astros 2-35, and that's 2. The Padres beat the Astros. Giants and the Reds. Giants and the Dodgers. The Dodgers, the 1988 World Series champions historically, do not get in the postseason. They have the same fate that befell the 61 Reds in that replay. San Francisco 6-56, and that is 5. Dodgers 6-33, and that is 3. The Dodgers lose. They have 82 losses. What a tough year for the Dodgers. They do not make the postseason. Philadelphia and the Expos. The Expos are the 4 seed. Philadelphia 6-66, and that is 9. Expos 11-54, and that's 6, and that's a win for the Fightin' Phils. Cardinals and the Mets. This game is also meaningless. Mets would like to have a happy recap, though. They are the 3 seed. The Mets are going to play the Giants in their division series. Cardinals 4-34, and that is 3. Mets 12-14, and that is 2. And the Cardinals will beat the Mets in their final game. Now, our 2 matchups that mean something. White Sox in Kansas City, California at Minnesota. Kansas City wins, they will be the 5 seed. Kansas City loses and Minnesota wins. Minnesota is the 5 seed, and they will host the Royals in Game 1 of the American League Wild Card Series. Since it all depends on Kansas City, we will roll that game first. White Sox at Kansas City. Sean Hilligus against Brett Saberhagen. If Kansas City wins, they will be the 5 seed. White Sox 7-24, and that is 2. Kansas City 9-33, and that is 3. Kansas City will win. So the Royals are the 5 seed. They will host the Twins. California, Minnesota is now meaningless. California 7-11, that's 0. Twins 20-24, and that is 4. The Twins do win, but Kansas City did have a half-game lead on the Twins. Did have a half-game win on the Twins, so Kansas City is 85-76, and Minnesota goes to 85-77 since Kansas City only played 161 games. So because of that, the Royals with one loss less than Minnesota, Kansas City is the 5 seed, and now the final set games of the final teams are now set. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always next year. The 1988 regular season hereby comes to a close, but we are far from done. The 1988 postseason will begin on Monday. And how will it go? Well, there will only be 3 wild card games. New game tomorrow on Sunday. Monday night will be game 1 of the ALWS. The Minnesota Twins will be at the Kansas City Royals. Tuesday will be the National League wild card game between the Houston Astros and the Montreal Expos at Stade Olympique. Wednesday will be game 2 of the American League Wild Card Series. The Tigers will host the winner of the Twins and the Royals. What will happen? Can you believe it? The 1988 season is over. The postseason is coming. Now it really gets fun. So don't miss it. And by the way, starting pitchers, it will be Frank Viola going for the Twins against Mark Gubicza of Kansas City in game 1 on Monday night. Twins, Royals, Gubicza, Viola. The American League Wild Card Series begins Monday. Be there or be square. Brian B., Doug Hunt, V-Dub Productions, Brian Patterson, Chuck Rawlings, Texag 75, My Basement Media Productions, David Vega, Ryan Sullivan, Clee Baseball Fan. Let's see here. Rodolfo Beza, Chris DeMello, Chuck, and let's see here. We got Chris DeMello, Doug Hunt, of course, John Haverly, Frank Rosenk, Jeremy Brooks, Philip Reynolds, Joel Turney, MV, and of course, Steeler Fan. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong, and we will see you Monday night. The Detroit Tigers beat the Yankees 8-4. They are in the playoffs. Game 1, American League Wild Card Series, Minnesota at Kansas City, Monday night. Let the postseason begin.